Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Goodness, where's the volume? Is it up? Oh, there I am. All right, there we go. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Check, check, check. Home run, big fly, big fly.
This broadcast, presented by Squirtle and its partner schools, is not to be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The content and descriptions on the platform may not be disseminated without the written consent of Squirtle and its partner schools. The thoughts and opinions shared on Squirtle's platform are those of the individual and do not necessarily reflect the views of the organization or its partners. Squirtle does not tolerate or condone hateful, bigoted, or divisive content. We want to thank our schools, advertisers, and individuals that have joined with us in our mission to build community around the local school.
Email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Welcome to Lance Beitler Field in overcast Cashion, Oklahoma. I'm Neiman Abavi. Joining me is my man Dirk Fippen. And it is district playoff time 2022 as the Cashion Wildcats doing their work, getting through and making their chance and trying to stake their claim to the 2022 state title. Last year, the Cashion Wildcats, led by Coach Mounts, again, had an opportunity, lost a tough game in the quarterfinals of Silo, but 2022 is a new year, and their road starts today against the Merritt Oilers 7-13, led by Cashion Smith here in game one. We also have Senior Day, senior salutes, as the Cashion Wildcats will be saluting and saying thanks to 6 seniors who have done a phenomenal job over the last 4 years here for this program and Coach Mounts. We'll have that here in a sec, but again, we appreciate you guys joining us here on CWTV production of Spring 2022 baseball. Hang tight. We're going to leave you guys with a basically a home plate view of the game. We'll turn up the mic, make sure everything is good to go so that you guys can be a part of the senior salute here led by Coach Mounts. Dirk Fipp and I will bring in the action today. We'll have our man Terrell Frazee working the mic, maybe Silky Smooth Chad Tishner, along with Brandon Cotter even maybe helping produce. So that's what happens. So Dirk and I will be bringing you guys action. The Merritt Oilers are taking the field here. Again, 7-13, led by Coach Smith. We'll leave it here. We'll be back, so just make sure and hang tight. Right back on CWTV.
What?
What do we got? District what? District playoff.
camera right now. Okay. All right. I hope we can pick up on the mic. And do we know volume-wise? Is it too thin? Make sure the speakers are just.
Hey Nima, when you come down, will you bring the...
I'll bring it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Well, I hope we can hear it. All right, you ready? Oops, sorry.
What did you bring?
I need a clipboard. And I need a pencil. You sure?
Here's a pencil that needs sharpened, Avery. I don't think you're gonna get it sharpened. Huh?
Yeah, probably not. Huh. Okay, I'll just find it somewhere else. Thank you.
Want me to welcome everybody?
Yeah, so, do you want to do it?
Huh? I got the seniors' papers up here.
Okay, I'm going to just say something real quick. We're waiting on Todd. We're going to wait. Todd Miller's almost here.
Okay.
So we're waiting on Todd. And then I'll say something real quick about the senior class, and then I'll turn this off, and you get on that one, and you get to read their thing
Okay.
as they come out.
Okay.
Do you
So
want to put them in any different order?
I'm just gonna go Jackson, Nick, whoever. Okay, Joey.
Jackson last,
Jackson last. Okay.
because Todd's not here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So Nick first.
Nick, Joey, Landon, Ben, Gavin, and Jackson. out behind home plate. And they usually got three, you know. So they would give it. Okay. Number 8. I'm John. You know, you heard Jim Ball. Dan, I can't get behind home plate. Oh, okay. Well, you can get on the other side of it, or get right there. I'll go over here. Huh? Okay. You might have to come rescue me. Oh, Randy? Hey. You probably heard me say snowman. Yeah. See, number 8 is built like a snowman. I didn't know his name.
People said you didn't know their song.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, you did? Oh, you did? Okay. Okay.
Well, I
Well,
hope
I
they
didn't
play
really my time.
the other time.
Maybe that was on Sunday.
Baseball. Oh, I appreciate knowing that. Huh? Well, hey, you know, Grandpa, you gotta come and cheer us up.
Well, that's what I mean. They're used to hearing you. Those boys have been hearing you for about
Years. I mean, ever since they've been down there.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, it was coached to get started.
I'm alone. I think I'll run 2 times today. One run the other. Like I'll run after school and then I was a shakeout run. It was a shakeout.
Oh, okay.
I ran in the house on Sunday, but I decided.
Okay. Well, that young lady from Illinois is no fun.
Yeah, I think it's did you hear about like
Yeah.
and how she didn't have a car with
Mike, we gotta get it stirred up.
That's right, buddy.
like 3 miles.
I'm gonna feel better taking
Come here, buddy.
I am miles back.
Come on, Merritt, let's go.
I will never
I don't have that kind of drive. My grandson, my son told me about it.
Yeah. Oh. Go in the bathroom.
Boy, this kid already found a house.
Testing, testing. Okay, I want to. Maybe not. Okay. I want to thank everybody for coming out to Lance Beitler Field today for senior night. We appreciate it, and we're gonna get this thing rolling with our 6 seniors. If you know anything about what we've done this year in sports, they've accomplished a lot, and I mean, a state championship in football, runner-up in basketball. I mean, what they've done kind of speaks for itself, and then they've put themselves in a great position this year for baseball to do something special as well, and that's what we're going to try to do these next few weeks. So come out and support us today, next Thursday, Friday. We're going to host regionals too, if we take care of business today. So come out next week and support them, and we appreciate you guys being here.
Good.
It's not me. Our first senior of the evening is Nick Nabavi. His parents are Nima and Liz Nabavi. Nick's activities include football, basketball, BPA, and Stuco. Nick's plans after high school are to play football at Oklahoma Baptist University. His thank you note to his family is, thank you, Mom and Dad, for pushing me to be my best and always supporting me. And thank you, Coach Mounts, for a great high school baseball experience. Nick's awards are two-time district champ, one-time regional champ in baseball, and one-time state qualifier in baseball. Nick's favorite quote is, no shenanigans, Coach Mounts. Favorite memory with your team, doing shenanigans. Our next senior is Joey Wilson. Joey's parents are Chad and Heather Wilson. Joey's activities are football and baseball. Joey's plans after high school are to attend Oklahoma State University. Joey's note to his family is, thank you, Mom and Dad, for all the support throughout the years. I wouldn't be the man I am today without you. And to Coach Mounts, thank you for giving me a love for baseball every year more and more. Joey's awards are two-time district champs in baseball, one-time regional champ in baseball, and a one-time state qualifier in baseball. His favorite quote, stupid bat, Coach Mounts. Favorite memory with his team, watching Mounts tell Minko that we are better at them in everything. Our next senior is Landon Lagasse. Landon's parents are Galen and Todd Lagasse. His activities include football, basketball, baseball, and FCA. His plans after high school are to attend college. His thank you note to his family is, thank you, Mom and Dad, for making me good at sports. His awards are two-time district champs in baseball, one-time regional champ in baseball, and one-time state qualifier in baseball. His favorite quote is Cashion, Cashion, Cashion. Favorite memory with his team, hiding in the closet from Mounts while he yelled as loud as he could. Landon Lagasse. Our next senior is Ben Harmon. His parents are Clayton and Leah Harmon. His activities include football and baseball. His plans after high school are to play football at UCO and major in business and management. His thank you note to his family is, thank you, Mom and Dad, for always supporting me in sports and in life. Thank you, Mounts, for keeping my love for baseball. His awards are two-time district champs in baseball, one-time regional champ in baseball, and one-time state qualifier. His favorite quote, I mean what we're doing. E-Rob. Favorite memory with your team, making the freshmen swim. Our next senior is Gavin Fippen. His parents are Dirk and Shelley Fippen. Gavin's activities include football, FCA, and baseball. Gavin's plans after high school are to attend college and play baseball. His thank you note to his family is, thank you, Mom and Dad, for coming to all my games since I was able to walk. And Dad, thank you for sharing the love of the game with me. Thank you, Mounts, for always pushing me to be my best. Gavin's awards are three-time district champs, one-time regional champ, and one-time state qualifier. Favorite quote, works better if we catch it, E-Rob. Favorite memory with his team, hiding in the closet from Mounts yesterday while he was yelling at us for talking on the speakers. Our final senior is Jackson Miller. Jackson's parents are Todd and Michelle Miller. Jackson's activities include baseball. Jackson's plans after high school are to attend college at Oklahoma State University. His thank you note to his family, thank you, Mom and Dad, for taking me to countless baseball games and many late nights out at tournaments. His awards are 3-time district champs, 1-time regional champ, and 1-time state qualifier. His favorite quote, Wildcat mentality. Favorite memory with his team is playing our last game of the season at Gulf Shores. Jackson Miller. That's our class of 2022 seniors. Thank you.
Follow the curve of the red.
Not on, is it? It's right for the national anthem, Chandler.
Hello, coach.
I got it, but they're beating it. No.
Good job, Carol.
I just need somebody to give me the
welcome back to Lance Beitler.
Play
here in
ball.
Beautiful Cashion, Oklahoma. Neiman and Bobby, Dirk Fippen bringing you not only 2022 baseball, but playoff baseball here as the Cashion Wildcats find themselves in first round game 1 at district, taking on the Merritt Oilers. It was senior night, and Dirk, we had a really nice ceremony there for our 6 seniors. Definitely near and dear to our hearts. I know you and I both have a senior out there, and certainly appreciate everything they've done for not only the football and basketball programs, but definitely
all of it
for baseball. And
yeah, pretty special bunch, pretty decorated bunch. How about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, senior Ben Harmon, senior Nick Nababi, senior Landon Lagasse, senior Gavin Fippen, senior Joey Wilson, and senior Jackson Miller celebrated today. Little speech. Good job by Terrell Frazee here on the mic, bringing us the action, doing the readout. Silky smooth Chad Tishner. I guess banker hours didn't get him to come over the beautiful Lance Beitler field, but nonetheless, we appreciate you guys joining us here as the Cashion Wildcats home team here, game 1, taking on the visiting Merritt Oilers. The Oilers 7-13, led by Cashion Smith. What's the story here on the Merritt Oilers? I know we were taking a look at their schedule. Anything that stand out to you?
Nothing jumps off the page. They got a couple wins, a couple decent wins. I know that schedule-wise, looks like they've played a tough schedule. But either way, this game's to advance. I mean, so to speak, the real season starts today. So, no matter what we know about them, no matter how good they are, how bad they are, play the game right, play it hard and 100%, and let the chips fall where they will. And I think if we do that and we do everything we're supposed to do, that this thing will take care of itself. But got to show up, go play the game, and play it hard and do everything right, and I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, fantastic. My mic is on now. So, Dirk, if you can't hear me in your headset, that means I'm not up. So I'm up now. I'm actually fired up quite a bit now. But
loud and clear,
loud
brother.
And clear. All right. So on the mound for the Cashion Wildcats, senior Joey Wilson, number 3, usually on the first base side, doing his Houdini work and his gymnastics work, getting the splits and making sure everything happens right for us. But he's on the mound today for game 1. Behind the dish will be sophomore Derek Shaline. Derek sitting in and has for the last couple games for an injured Nick Nababi. Nick getting, I guess he basically hyperextended and has a little strain there in his right elbow, his throwing
UCL.
elbow. UCL. So that happened in the Kingfisher game. And so Nick will be running today. And so with that, there's a little bit of a shift. So as Derek moves behind the plate, around the horn, it'll be Ben Harmon at first. It'll be Jackson Miller, the senior, at second. Cooper Frazee at short, the sophomore and junior. Preston Cotter at third. Out in the outfield, working from left to right, senior Gavin Fippen, senior Landon Lagasse, and Max Higdon, the freshman. He's done a fantastic job for us out in right field. Will be out there. Leading off here as we start the top of 1 will be number 1 Flowers, center fielder for the Merritt Oilers. A little black and orange. We see a lot of black and orange around here, don't we?
Yeah, we do. It's a good color.
Yeah,
both of them.
I know you like that one. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, if you would have said,
yes, I'm listening.
At week 1 of the season,
yes, sir,
that Joe Wilson would be starting the first game in district,
yes,
I would have said, no, it's going to be one of 3 other guys.
Right.
But because of the way things have shook out with injuries and his performance, he has done fantastic. And we go just right back to a couple of days ago when he closes out a game against Morrison here that got interesting at the end, and comes in with a mess with 1 out, 2 on, and the go-ahead run at the plate, and quickly gets the 2 outs and shuts them down and slams the door, and we go home and ball game. And he's done that 3 or 4 times this year, whether it's in a closing role or in relief, and he's earned the start, and I'm proud of him.
Yeah, absolutely. So Joe Wilson actually getting ahead here, 0-2, little strike and a foul. That one goes outside for ball 1, and you give him credit, and you're exactly right. In fact, I walked in, I looked at Joel, I said, is Cooper starting tonight? And so the answer was no. It's Joe Wilson. So, again, definitely kudos to Joe, his senior year. And that's kind of been the story with Cashion Wildcats athletics anyways. It's
total team effort.
Yeah. So
that's where you're heading, isn't it?
Yep, that's exactly right.
One thing you'll notice about Joe, he loves to live on the outer half of the plate, and that outside half has just really been good to him, and especially against righties. And I think you'll see him live out there, and that's how he quickly got up in the count. So picking up right where he left off the other day. It's good to see, and I think ultimately Coach would probably like to throw 4 or 5 arms in both of these games, get everybody some work.
So So that little shot there to the pitcher will get on as give credit to Flowers. Good speed. And this is my rule. I'm not a baseball guy, but my rule is that unless that ball is literally coming to your face, the pitcher just needs to let the ball go. I've seen more times out of not that situations where a pitcher trying to make a play, and it's reflexes, I get it. But
well, you got the mound to deal with and elevation there, but I think Joe initially thought that ball was hit harder. It looked like his reaction looked like he thought, hey, that ball's hit pretty hard, and it really wasn't, and kind of got through the wickets there. So maybe we just turn a double play here and get out of it.
Let's do it. I like it. So with that, number 4 catcher McGuire for the Merritt Oilers. Again, Flowers on first base with a 2-2 count, getting a little slap there towards Joe Wilson. A little pick to 1. Not in time, but good work there by Ben. I was watching Ben in warm-ups. Looked pretty good. I liked seeing him there at first. So, again, Ben Harmon, just a multi-talented athlete, does it all. And that, again, we talked about that teamwork. That's when you come to Cashion, you have a lot of success. That means you got a lot of kids that can do things but do them well. That's shot towards 2. Miller with a backhand grab, back to 1. Not in time, but nice work there by second baseman, senior Jackson Miller, coming off of a foot injury with the catch, and that'll be out 1. And that'll
I'm glad you mentioned it because it's good to see him start. I mean, he hasn't had a start the entire season. Early in the season, had the scrimmage, broke his foot in the scrimmage, and coach has been mixing him in, getting him in that bat here and there and getting him back in. And at Fort Cobb the other night, got a start, and so it's good to see the senior back out there.
So line out to 4. I guess we'll call that a mini pop fly line out. That'll bring up number 2. 3-hole hitter Frias, third baseman. First pitch looked good, but no call. That was a really nice pitch there by Joe Wilson. I'll move the count to 1-0.
Hey, something that could be a factor today, there's water in the outfield, and you watch the guys run around, and you can see some
sloshy.
You can see some splashing going on. So that could be a factor. We'll just kind of see how that goes. But hopefully they don't get too many balls out there in the outfield, and we're the only one that does.
Yeah, it was an absolute monsoon all day today, all morning, and the fact that we're playing today is just another testament to the second bond issue getting passed here. We're thankful for the second one getting passed, and fantastic facilities here, infield turf. So, again, another credit to the the local community taxpayers making things happen for us here in Cashion, Oklahoma.
Yeah, if you got to go out and work in infield, a dirt infield today, this game's probably not being played.
No ways. So that one is swung on, fouled off. Count will move to 1-1 for Joe Wilson going up against Frias. I think it's Frias. I don't think it's Freeze.
Frias.
Frias. Yeah, I'm going to go with Frias.
I agree with you. You got it right.
He's got a third baseman physique, big kid.
I wouldn't want to argue with him. He's a large kid.
Big kid. And so 1-1, 1 out, runner goes. That's a strike. Shaline will hold as Flowers moves to 2 on a stolen base. Give him credit for that. And that'll move the count to 1-2. I don't necessarily see Frias bunting here, but just with 1 out. But let's see if he takes a healthy hat. Again, Wildcats in white tops, white bottoms, knee highs, except for, of course, Nick Nabavi. He'll be running today. He's the only one wearing pants. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball. That's a sky mile high pop fly. That's going to go towards left side, right on the fence. Gavin was there. It literally hit an inch on the outside of the fence, and I'll roll in the parking lot, and that'll keep the count 1-2. So
I'd like to see him climb the fence there. It looked like he could have had a play. I mean, it looked like it. From here, I mean, I'm not the guy out there.
Well, I'm just telling you, that's about a 10-foot high fence.
Is.
And as you get closer, I think
I've seen that kid climb trees.
Maybe fun fact for Gavin Fippen.
There you go.
So, again, runner at 2, 1 out here. 1-2 count here for Frias against Wilson. Small lead there for the runner at 2. Pitch, fastball, that swung on. That'll go foul. So give credit to Frias fighting off a couple here. Again, a fantastic turnout here for a 4 p.m. game for senior night or senior day. Give credit to the Merritt Oilers for coming out in full force as well.
I'd like to see Joe get one down here. He's had a couple up. Just change the eye level. Let's get a pitch down, see if we can get him to chase here. You got a pitch to play with here.
Small lead for Flowers. Joe Wilson comes right back at him. That one is going to be in the air. This one will be straight to Gavin Fippen. He'll make the catch. No runner, so 2 outs. Nice work there by Joey Wilson getting a pop-up to left field, and good work by Gavin Phippen. He didn't have to climb a fence on that one, and that'll bring up 4-hole hitter, number 11, first baseman, Cordell for the Merritt Oilers. So again, we have 2 outs, top of 1 here. Start District 1, or game 1 of District play. Little wheel move, nobody there, so just keeping him honest. And as we move through, definitely what I've liked about Joey is that he actually has gotten better as the innings have gone on. So this is a good start for him. Outside, a little high there for ball 1. Look at that scoreboard. Big shout out to my man Derek Shaline. Derek's been a fantastic partner for us here at CWTV. He's kind of grabbed the reins and run, has done color, has done play-by-play.
Talking about Mike?
Mike? Did I say Derek? I meant
said
Mike.
Derek.
Yeah, my bad. Mike Shaline.
That would be impressive. Derek's played every position on the field. It wouldn't surprise me if he was up here.
Yeah, the Shalines are utility, that's for sure. So, in fact,
yeah, Mike's done a great job. Yep, after trying to run this whole show the other night, plus do music for the thing and walk-up songs, and, I was, I sure appreciate the fact that one person.
Well, and now you understand my appreciation for both of you guys coming through here, so it's fantastic. Runner goes. Good jump there by by Flowers as he steals third base.
At this point, that means nothing other than Derek just making sure we don't get a ball get by him here.
So 2 stolen bases for Flowers as he makes his way to third base.
Yeah, up in the count, let's throw a strike, and if it's in the dirt, you got to be a wall.
Fastball swung on a miss. Strike 3, out 3. And give credit to Joey Wilson coming back to get that as the Merritt Oilers strand 1 at third base. And we move to bottom of 1, 0-0. We'll be right back right after this.
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Christy Perry is a Cashion-based attorney providing clients in Oklahoma with trusted, experienced legal counsel regarding wills and trusts, bankruptcy, and other areas of law. Flexible scheduling is available to discuss your options, and your first consultation is free. If you need assistance regarding a legal matter, call your local Oklahoma licensed attorney, Christy Perry, at 918-373-0882.
Our world is changing, but one thing is the same. We're here for you. In these uncertain times, take comfort in knowing that modern women of America is built for this. We are built to handle uncertainties, and we've weathered many in the past 137 years, including world wars, disease outbreaks, depressions, and recessions. You may have concerns about your financial plan, but you can also have peace of mind. You got this because you have us.
All right, welcome back to Cashion, Oklahoma, Lance Beitler Field. It's district playoff time here as the Cashion Wildcats, ranked number 6 in Class 2A, taking on the Merritt Oilers. Neiman Abavi, Dirk Phippen bringing today's action. Missing in action is our guy, Mike Shalina. I think Mike had to pay the bills a little bit, but we miss you, Mike. Probably if you have a chance to watch, we hope you're doing it. It is senior night as well as the Cashion Wildcats taking on the Merritt Oilers here, game 1. Game 2 to follow immediately right after this. Wildcats here moved to bottom of 1, home team, with Landon Lagasse lead off for the Wildcats, the senior. Takes first pitch strike. Again, pitching for the Oilers is Vaught, number 12.
Yeah, we've got some fun stories on these seniors we'll share with you as we go along here that some of you probably family members out there know some of those stories, but some good stuff to pass along and just looking back on these guys and their career, and it's been a lot of fun with them.
Vaught goes 2-1 here against Lane Lagasse. 2 balls in the dirt after starting off with a strike there, a little fastball. I haven't seen anything in warm-ups with Vaught. I don't know if you had a chance to watch his mix or anything. It seemed like just all fastballs.
It looks like fastball changeup. Nothing, he's probably mid-70s. Not, the velocity's not just
Okay.
overwhelming by any means. And frankly, I didn't see a lot with their first 4 hitters. Not that could change. It's like, yeah, there's a change-up for a strike, so there you go.
Hey, that was a 3-1 too, so that moves the count to full. So good work there by Vaught coming back. Again, the Oilers visiting here for Game 1 of district play here, Class 2A.
Landon got in full count a couple times the other night and was able to stay alive, much like he just did with the foul ball there. And I really like what he did the other night. He got deep in some counts, got 2 strikes on him, and didn't try to do too much. Base hit, scores a run. Just really executed well the other night.
All right, so with the foul off the inside handle, Landon Lagasse stays alive, full count. That's a low and away. That's a tough call there, but we'll take it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he did that the other night with a full count. Gets on, and we're in at that point in time, we're in a 6-3 game. He gets on base with 2 outs, and Cooper comes up and hits one off the new roof out there. and those 2 runs meant a huge – I mean, it ended up being an 8-6 game against Morrison. And so him just getting on with 2 outs was a big deal. And then Cooper comes up and hits one out. And those 2 runs ended up being the winning RBI.
Pretty amazing. So Cooper Frazee, sophomore, pitcher, shortstop for the Wildcats. 2-hole here right now. Change up off the glove, third baseman. Well done. That'll roll into left field as Landon Lagasse touches 2. And the Wildcats are dealing with runners at first and second. That brings up big man Preston Cotter. Cotter I believe had a home run against Kingfisher. I think that moved him to, 3 or 4 on the season. And
he hit one out the other night down at
was that Fort Cobb?
At Fort Cobb as well. So he's already heated up. He's just, you might say, he's kind of red hot with the bat. That ball he hit out at Kingfisher was incredibly impressive because of what the wind was doing.
Yeah. And
it jumped out so fast.
Yeah, you guys mentioned that on the broadcast. We have a little bit of wind. It's blowing, looks like, towards left field.
Hey, we've been talking about the wind, so I've got a number for you here.
All right. How many days?
So the month of April in 2022.
Uh-huh.
It is the average wind speed has been 18 miles a day.
Oh, my gosh. Felt like 30.
It hasn't been higher since 1970.
Wow.
So 52 years. We kept saying, what is going on? We weren't crazy. There's numbers behind that.
So good work there by the catcher. Stolen base attempt there by Lagasse. He's caught at third with a double move. So Frazee does steal second. That's out number 1 as Lagasse is caught at 3. And the count stays here. So good work there by the catcher, McGuire, number 4.
Yeah, showed a nice arm and an accurate throw.
And good work there by the third baseman, finding a good spot, blocking it. Cotter deep, center field. See you later, Mr. Cotter.
Goodbye, gone.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
That's the deepest part of the yard right there. So that's a big time poke.
And it's easy to second guess mounts on that stolen base there by Lagasse, or instead of 2-0 it would be 3-0, but Cotter laces that one, no doubter, as we kind of sat and watched as it hits a couple trees there in left center, and Wildcats put 2 on the board and keep things going here at the bottom of 1.
Hey, just talking about him just being as hot as it gets, and that's 3 big flies in 4 games, so I'm not even sure what he's up to. That's probably
it's 5 or 6. It has to be.
We're probably 6. He's had 3 just in the last week. So
that'll bring up 4-hole hitter Joey Wilson today, pitching for the Wildcats. Stares at first pitch. That was a little low.
I love it. I keep cutting you off today.
No. I'm just going to say, one of my favorite things to do in the first innings is to kind of catch what the umpire's doing, and he's been pretty consistent with that pitch lower at the knee. He's kind of let that one go, let another one go, so that'll move the count to 2-0.
I love the fact that we are wasting no time with the bats, and that's but this team has done that all year, so why would you expect any different? Hard hit balls everywhere.
Wilson takes that changeup, sends that one foul right over us, moves the count to 2-1. Again, Preston, give credit to Preston Cotter, absolute mash. On deck for the Wildcats is sophomore Derek Shaline, catcher today for the Wildcats.
Hey, I don't have a stat cast, but I'm going to say that ball's 380.
It was deep. It was absolutely deep. You know, center field 375.
The batter's eye probably makes it a little, probably 405, I'm going to guess, probably.
Yeah.
But just left of the batter's eye, you know, so it could be deeper. He's probably more like
so.
380 right there.
So full count for Wilson as he watches fastball go up top, a little high there. So, again, Joey Wilson looking to keep this going. Wildcats with only one out here. 2-run shot there by Preston Cotter. That's chopper to 2. Let's see if the second baseman can make the play. He makes the throw. It's not in time. It's not in time. Not in time, but give credit to the second baseman and the first baseman there getting the out on the 4-3 ground out. Sure looked like my man Joe Wilson was able to get that. So with 2 outs, that'll bring up sophomore Derek Shaline. And, you know, I'm with you. Let's get the bats going, and let's see if we can't end this one a little bit early. So Derek doing his work all over the place. You mentioned him in terms of his abilities, utility.
Pretty much played anywhere on the right side, everywhere in the field. 2 for 3 the other night. I can't remember what he did at Fort Cobb. Saw some good arms in at Fort Cobb. They got 3 kids going to go play at the next level. Their closer's going to OU, and so we saw some good arms down there, which is the point of going down there. And
Shaline takes a fastball inside off the handle. That'll be strike 1 to move the count 2-1. 2 outs. On deck, Gavin Phippen, senior, left fielder. Wildcats have been pretty good. I'm about to jinx us, but we've been pretty good with 2 outs this season.
Been very good with 2 outs, and that just, you know, it doesn't necessarily speak to the quality of the bottom of the lineup, because that could happen at any point in time. But if you're playing this team, you better pitch to everybody, because we can hit 1 through 9. And I mean, you're talking about a kid right here that's hitting in the 5 hole, that's got a couple bombs.
Yep.
Gavin's capable with 4 last year, and then Hunter's behind him with 3 or 4. I don't know. You know, so it's like, you know, we're going to hit all the way down through the lineup.
Absolutely. Full count here. Another full count for the Cashion Wildcats. Joe Wilson hit into a chopper to second base for a 4-3 ground out. Shaline goes right side himself. That one's going to definitely move. Second baseman on his horse slipped a little bit. We have to make note of that as the ball does foul into natural grass side of the field. And that'll keep the count full, 3-2. So good hustle there by second baseman.
Well, that's 24
Jones.
pitches already for their starter. So getting deep in the counts. And
what's the strategy? I mean, do you go with your ace if you're Merritt Oilers?
I probably would if I were them.
So Shaline with a foul tip strike 3, and that's out number 3. So the Wildcats go through 5. Do get a 2-run home run, go up 2-0, and we'll move to top of 2 here as the Wildcats, again, up at home, district play, 2-0 over the Merritt Oilers. We'll be right back right after this.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Woody, and I want to help you or a loved one navigate your way through understanding Medicare. It's hard getting questions answered when you don't know who to call or trust. I am local and appointed with all the insurance carriers in Oklahoma. You can trust me to help you apply for Medicare, make the right decisions based on your current financial and healthcare needs, and feel confident about your future. Act quickly. Annual enrollment period is October 15th to December 7th. Call Stephanie Woody, that's me, at 405-830-4966 to set up an appointment.
Kyle and Gina Van Druff have the answers to all your real estate and insurance needs. These guys will have you covered in a one-stop shopping experience. They are local agents, local supporters, and active in the Cashion community. They are also proud parents of past and present Cashion students. Kyle and Gina help their clients make the right choice. Don't wait till it's too late. Call 405-607-4300. Go Wildcats and number 88. Let's have a great year.
Wildcat up! Get you some!
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, welcome back. Cashion Wildcat TV live from Lance Beitler Field in Cashion, Oklahoma. Neiman and Bobby, Dirk Fippen bringing you guys spring baseball 2022 here. District playoffs as the Wildcats taking on the Merritt Oilers. Wildcats up 2-0 on a 2-run absolute bomb by Preston Cotter, bringing in Cooper Frazee. Wildcats getting it worked through the first through 5 of the lineup. Here for the Merritt Oilers, they'll be going Vaught, Herndon, Pickett. Is it Pickett or Puckett? I think it's Puckett.
Looks like Puckett.
So, again.
First inning for Wilson, 18 pitches, 12 of those strikes. Merritt left one runner on. Their leadoff got on, left him on.
All right, just got a text here from Mike saying he's on his way. So, love to see you, Mike. We'll get you another headset hooked up. We'll get it going here. Again, 3-man crew is always a good day. So, up to bat here, 5-hole hitter, pitcher Vaught, number 12 for the Merritt Oilers. Joey Wilson on the mound. Again, Wildcats with a 2-0 lead here. First pitch low for ball 1.
Yeah, one thing about Joe, just when he had, even tonight, he's repeating what he's been doing, but when he misses, he's not missing by much. Now, when he's got 2 strikes and he's way up in the count, he may throw something outside, way out there, but again, he's low, but he's not missing by much. And if you're going to miss, missing low is the place to miss.
So Wilson 2-0 here against Vaught. Again, kudos to the plate ump. And big thanks to our umpires and our field umps and our plate umps. We can't have the game without them. We may not agree with all their calls, and that's okay. This is Homer television for the Cashion Wildcats, but we can't do it without them, and for that we're absolutely grateful. Count moves to 3-0. I think I maybe recognize the guy at first base. I think we've seen him a couple times. Not necessarily the guy here behind home plate. I'm sure officials are assigned for the playoffs. Is that correct? They're assigned by the OSSAA, even though the OSSAA doesn't do anything during the regular season to necessarily, besides certification. I believe it's just like football and basketball, correct?
I believe that's correct. And a little surprised we don't have 3, but that probably speaks to the lack of officials.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I recognize the guy in the field, but the guy behind the plate, new to us, but he's doing a good job so far.
3-1, fastball, that's swung on. Cotter with the glove, throw in time, out number 1. So good work there by Preston. It could have been Cooper as well, but good communication. And I loved Cotter after the glove, taking a look at the runner. I knew he had a 5-hole hitter.
Exactly. Knew he had time. Such feet, make a good throw. Nice work.
So 5-3 for out 1. And I'll bring up number 3, left fielder Herndon, right-hander for the Merritt Oilers. Ooh, he did. And a good pitch and nice call there by the plate ump, getting that front corner there of the plate.
Again, Joe just living outside, and it's been working.
Ooh, that comes back inside for ball 1. So I don't know if you want to do any fun facts about Joe Wilson. I know we're trying to recognize the senior. Do you want to do that later, or you want to do that now?
I'm going to have to get my phone, but
okay.
I got a couple of them.
We'll do it later. 1-1, swung on. This one's going to go to Cooper. 6-3, yes, sir. Out number 2. Nice stretch there by Ben Harmon, making it look a little extra more difficult than it needed to be, but we love Ben. He's got a little flair, and so that'll be out 2, and that'll bring up number 8, 7-hole hitter, right-hander, Pickett, shortstop for the Oilers.
Let's go ahead and throw a fun fact in.
All right, let's do it.
Since Ben just made that play,
okay.
we'll start with Ben.
Okay, let's do it.
So Ben, when he's 8 years old at the time, right? Down at what's the golf course in Norman?
The Trails.
No,
Westwood.
That Toby Keith built.
Oh, something Creek. I'll look it up. Has it been that long?
Yeah, it's been quite a while. Anyway, he's 8 years old, standing out there on the practice tee.
Okay.
And standing right next to Toby Keith. And
Belmar. How could I forget?
Belmar, there you go.
Yes.
And, of course, when those kids are in that ugly phase when they've lost half their teeth. And so Toby Keith looks at him and says, "Hey, Snaggles, that's your new name." So Ben's famous for being named by Toby Keith, and I'm gonna have to call him Snaggles.
I was about to say it's taken all the way through his senior year to get that to get to hear that, huh?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a shame. Okay, well, we'll have to remember that. Ben Harmon, again, quarterback, two-time state champion, owns several state records for 2A and overall in terms of passing and touchdowns. Just phenomenal. Be going to UCO to play a little college football up in Edmond. Swung on, miss. That's strike 2. So nice work there by Joe Wilson, moving the count to 2-2. Again, 2 outs against Puckett, number 8, the shortstop. That's a good story.
That's a good story.
That's a good story.
Snaggles.
Yeah, appreciate, I'm sure, Clayton coming through for that one.
Hey, nothing wrong with getting named by Toby Keith.
Heck
Guy
yeah.
that owns the golf course, or paid for the built it, I believe.
Funded
it.
Nothing like getting a third strikeout there for out number 3. So the Oilers go down 1-2-3 at top of 2 as we move to bottom of 2. Wildcats 2, Oilers nothing. We'll be right back right after this.
Founded by Jesse and Amy McCracken, Rural Pest Solutions is a Cashion-based, family-owned and operated company. Our focus is on providing the highest level of customer service while effectively treating many common invaders, including spiders, ants, roaches, mice, mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, and termites. Flexible scheduling and superior customer service are our top priority. Call us today to schedule your appointment. 405-283-6565.
Cashion FBC is a church seeking to grow in Christ and our love for the body of Christ. With ministries from children to youth to adults, we strive to present the gospel in an engaging and meaningful way. Sunday school meets at 9:45 a.m. and worship starts at 11 a.m. Children and youth meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Please check our website at cashionfbc.org for more information, and we hope to see you this Sunday, located a half-mile east of Cashion.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics.
All right, welcome back to Cashion, Oklahoma. Bottom of 2. Wildcats have 2-0. Gavin Phippen, senior, up to bat here against Vaught. Wildcats again getting a 2-run home run by. Why are you messing with my volume, dude?
Because you were turned down. No one was hearing you.
I'm doing it over here, bro. You doing this right here? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, just making sure everybody can hear you. I know they want to.
They do. They need to hear. It's not they want to. They need to.
Okay.
Bottom of 2.
If you say so, boss.
2-0 count for Gavin Phippen. Appreciate you getting you guys join us here on CWTV. Be a high pop fly to 2. Might be trouble here with the wind. The second baseman will make the couch for out number 1 as Dirk Phippen basically almost throws the camera out of the press box, and that'll bring up number 14 for the Wildcats. DH Hunter Gibson.
Gavin's been wearing it out. I mean, he's been hitting the ball hard and just dropped his hands there and got under that one a little bit.
So pop to 4 will bring up the sophomore Gibson. He'll stare at outside pitch, ball 1. The Wildcats with 1 out here, bottom of 2. Again, appreciate you guys joining us. We do have a guest here in the press box, and once we get our mic kind of going, we'll make sure and get that person rocking and rolling. And you guys might know him, a little regional celebrity here in Logan and Kingfisher County. And now, off the stockyards, that's a little teaser there for you guys.
We're not going to play slap and tickle, that's for sure.
No slap and tickle here. This guy definitely does not play slap and tickle. 2-0 count. Hunter Gibson stares at fastball down the middle for strike 1. Sophomore stares at ball 3 down low. So good job there by Hunter not to chase anything. That moves the count 3-1. Again, 1 out, bottom of 2. Wildcats trying to work through here, trying to, I guess, in essence, maybe double up here, but we got to get someone on base first. Inside pitch off the shirt. We'll count that as we want to count that as hit by pitch or a ball?
It's a hit by pitch.
Okay, so HBP for my man, Hunter Gibson, as he trots to 1, and That'll bring up Ben Harmon, the senior first baseman for the Wildcats. Ben's done it all. He's been one hole. We've seen him, 5 through 9 as well. He's batting number 8. He's batting the 8 hole today. There's a first pitch. That'll be a strike there. So 0-1 here.
As of late, it's cooled off a little bit. No better time to heat back up than the playoffs.
Todd, come grab this, Bubba. Bunt on, nice work, left base line. He's going to make the third base temptation. He's got no chance, no cover at third as the left fielder comes in. Fantastic bunt by my man Ben Harmon, showing those wheels. And the Wildcats are dealing with runners at first and second. And joining us up here in the palatial press box is my man
Slap and Tickle.
Todd Miller, the unabashed, essential. I think you literally sponsored, have done something in Cashion in terms of Cashion sports, probably for the last at least 15 years for sure, at least, Todd. So welcome up here.
Just in
Sponsored
time.
a lot of Jimmy's Egg lately, you can tell. There you go. Oh, nice cut there.
So Todd Miller, we'll get to hear in a second. But speaking of another Miller, Jackson Miller, second baseman for the Wildcats. Jackson here, the senior, playing second base, had a nice little catch there coming up to bat. Good to see Jackson Miller back. At least he still has the brace. He looks like he has got a hitting brace on, but definitely looks like he's moving a little bit better.
Yeah, he's still hurt.
Shows the bunt, comes back to the pitcher.
Get there, Saul.
Bobble.
Get there.
Jackson have a chance.
He's on, baby.
And he's safe.
He's on.
So good work there by Jackson and Coach Mounts. We were asking for the small ball for a while. He actually lays 2 bunts in a row. We've got bases loaded with leadoff Landon Lagasse up to bat.
So fun fact on Jackson, since he was just out.
Is this on?
It is on. You're on, baby. You're cooking. You can't hear us, but we can hear you.
That's good. I'm hearing.
So Todd, you could probably speak to it a little bit here, but I think Gavin's staying the night with Jackson, and I think it's the night before. We're actually playing in a tournament somewhere.
Oh yeah, we were going to play
the night before we're supposed to play. Gavin comes running back in the house and finds Todd and says, "Jackson's been stabbed." And of course, I'm sure they're freaking out.
Get out! Oh, get out! Oh, God.
So right off the handles there, we'll get back to the stabbing of Jackson Miller, but off the handle, Lagasse takes that swing, pops it up, and good effort there by the pitcher, Vaught, diving. He wasn't able to get the last bunt, but he was able to get that. That'll be out number 2, and with bases loaded, that'll bring up sophomore Cooper Frazee up to bat, who has a hit and a run last in the first inning.
Need the Cooper to stay hot
Jackson
here.
wasn't stabbed. Gavin didn't stab him.
No.
But he did have a nail in his foot, about 1.5 inches in the heel of his foot, and that Todd had to remove. And
pulled it out with a pair of pliers.
Like, Jackson may not be able to play tonight, and I'm like, no, he's going to be fine. This kid is tougher than any kid I've ever seen.
Tougher than nails.
Tougher than nails. There you go. No pun intended. But anyway, fortunately, the kid didn't get tetanus and survived the stabbing.
Jackson, I've absolutely loved, in essence, just hanging out the Miller family house. There's always a ton of stuff to do, obviously, with Harley and my son Alex being buds. It's always good times. Todd, welcome up here. And, you're one of our fantastic sponsors with Grain and Grange and the whole deal. I'm glad to see you. I know you've basically trying to take over southern Oklahoma City.
Yep.
How's that coming along for you?
It's coming along. I just recently got back from a trip to El Salvador, of all places. That's quite a...
They let you in?
Interest. Well, they let me out. That was the amazing part. Looking at some opportunity down there in furniture, and here we go. Got a 3-1 count. Come on, Coop. Good eye. Nowhere to put him, and we walk one in.
So ball 4 is a walk, so that'll score another run for the Wildcats as my man Hunter Gibson's played it across. So El Salvador, huh? You're
El
all
Salvador,
over the place.
quite a country, quite an interesting history, and I got a chance to stay on a private island down there of the ex-minister of agriculture and spend several days there. And
sounds like a movie.
it was about like a Tarantino flick.
Private island, agriculture.
Yeah.
What are they growing?
And
That's what I want to know.
the funny thing is, this guy tried to convince me that he was a dairy farmer who had a 100-acre dairy.
That's what I would have said too.
Now, how do you end up with a private island in a war-torn country
Man, he's really good at it.
Apparently.
Really, really good at it. Preston Cotter up to bat, goes 2-0. Preston, obviously, with that monster mash over left center, drove in that 2-run home run, bringing in Frazee as well. It's just having a great year, and he probably hit one to El Salvador himself.
I can't remember the last time I saw a kid who struck the ball as soundly as he does consistently. He's the next level. It's crazy how.
Dirk, you always talk about his exit velocity, right?
Yeah, his bat speed is nuts.
It's up there with the big boys. But so here's the deal. He's seen 3 balls in the dirt, and would you rather walk him or let him take a hack?
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving him nothing to hit if I'm them.
Yeah, I'm not messing with him. They
That's
don't.
exactly what they're doing.
So ball 4, that one's in the dirt as well on the turf. That'll be another walk. That'll bring in Ben Harmon. Ben Harmon getting on that fantastic bunt earlier on. So that'll move the run count to 4 for the Wildcats. We'll have a little visit here by Cashion Smith. And, with that visit, I know, Todd, you came back alive. Did you find any furniture there with the dairy farmer on his own private island?
We did. We found. We don't buy really that kind of furniture, but just from growth, we're looking for ways to nearshore some of our items, and I don't mean to sound xenophobic in any way, but I refuse to go to China. I refuse to go overseas. If we can't make it in Oklahoma or in the United States, we're making it as close as we can.
Well, it's not. If you wanted to go to China anyway, you ain't getting it for another 2 years.
Yep,
So
it's a fact.
Joe Wilson up to bat, takes first pitch strike there as Vaught, again, staring at bases loaded, has walked in a couple of runs. The Wildcats up now 4-0.
Well, you didn't pitch to Cotter, but you got Joe protected him, and you got to pitch to Joe. And although he's throwing a couple balls here, he's 1-1.
1-1, yep.
Joe's got, he's definitely protected Cotter here, and you got to pitch to our 4-hole, and that just goes down. We continue to talk about that, but all the way down through the lineup, you're going to have to pitch to somebody at some point.
2-1 here as Joey Wilson staring at bases loaded. We've got Miller at third, Cooper Frazee at second, and Cotter at first. Anything in the grass is definitely going to score 2 here for sure, as both Frazee and Miller will be able to get that in. Now they're inside fastball, moved the count to 3-1. So after starting off 0-1, Vaught now has caught himself in a hole here, 3-1.
2-2.
I got 2-2.
You got, it is 2-2, my apologies. Yeah. All right, the scoreboard was actually right, and I wasn't. Swung on chopper.
Get in. There we go. That'll score 2.
Here
Scores
comes
2.
Frazee, and that'll be a 2-shot RBI, or 2 RBI single for my man Joey Wilson. Nice work there by the senior as Frazee and Miller come in, and that'll bring up catcher Derek Shaline. Derek had a strikeout in the first inning. It's good to see him back up. Wildcats working all the way around as Gavin Phippen, who led off the second inning, is on deck. And again, Wildcats doing good work with 2 outs. Definitely inside on that one for ball 1.
Ooh.
So again, runners at first and second. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Derek Shaline, who's been doing well this year. Again, a base hit should have a chance to bring Cotter around. I don't know if Coach will try to get a steal here.
Talk about some of the other stuff you're doing downtown.
Building out our 3rd store down there in the stockyards.
I saw that.
Just really excited about that. There's a nice cut. Little hopper.
Third baseman, Fielder's choice, goes to first. That'll be out number 3. That'll end it, but we'll keep it here, Todd. We love Todd Miller's story. So what else? You guys, obviously, it's a conglomerate now.
Yeah.
I flew over the stockyards last night, and I looked over there, and I was like, Todd Miller and Michelle Miller own half of that already. I wonder when they're going to own all of it, but it's pretty impressive.
I have to tell people every day I drive a Ford, not a Ferrari. And so we work for it every day. We have fantastic employees. We've been really fortunate to see, quite a bit of growth last year in spite of COVID and in spite of some of the, the economic issues that we've had. So we just feel very fortunate, and look forward to many more years of growth if everything fleshes out right. We've got some big design projects that we're working on right now, including a 140-room hotel that we're going to be doing.
Can I design one of your hotel rooms?
You can design one.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
one.
All right. You know what it's going to be, don't you? It's going to be a CWTV homage. We're going to have fat heads of us in
An
there.
homage.
Homage.
An homage.
And we'll have,
yeah.
We'll have like 5 LCD flat screen TVs with just rolling CWTV production. I think we'll call that the CWTV room. And I know Michelle could probably do something with maroon and gold. She can figure that out. But you're building a hotel. You're building a restaurant.
We're not building it. We're decorating it. We're also doing a wonderful new restaurant up in Edmond. The new Petroleum Club up there for VJ.
Is that downtown?
Hmm?
Is that going to be downtown?
No, it's actually going to. We just did a project downtown for Matt Wilson and Thomas Shaw, wonderful home builders in Edmond, where we kind of sponsored a little showroom in that really hot downtown Edmond area for them, and put several of our pieces in there. But the hotel is going to be. It's Dan Ward, who owns all at Chisholm Creek, where the golf. What's it called, guys? The golf place. They're at Western and Memorial.
Oh, Rose Creek?
Yeah, well, yeah. Dan owns that 192 acres there, and he's building a hotel there based on the original movie cowboy Tom Mix. And it's called the Mix Hotel, and it is spectacular.
All right.
So is that over by
Top Golf.
Top Golf.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah, Chisholm. What did I say? Chisholm
No,
Creek?
you were saying golf course. I was thinking you said Western. So I really thought Rose Creek. No, but you're right. Yeah, Top Golf. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff going on down there.
Yeah, he is.
You mentioned Chisholm Creek.
He has really, really been very passionate about developing that area, and we're likely going to open a store there right across the street from the entrance to the hotel as well. Doing kind of a partnership with, or at least involving Stetson hats and Lucchese boots, and it's a top flight deal.
Todd Miller, we love him as a sponsor. We definitely love him as a community member. We're definitely super lucky to have him here. I know Todd and I worked the sticks even at football game. We've coached together, coached football quite a bit, and a little bit of baseball as well. So Joey Wilson, as we move to top of 3, Wildcats getting up 6-0, facing off against 8-hole hitter Jones, second baseman, number 10, right-hander for the Oilers. Wildcats again. Moving, it's always a good day when you're in the 3rd inning and you haven't batted around if we're on defense. So Wildcats doing well, and I don't know what the pitch count is for Joey.
Yeah, he's in pretty good shape. 13 pitches last inning, 7 of those balls, 6 of those strikes.
All right.
So that's going to put him at. I've got him at 31 for the game after 2, which is that's a good number. So he's off to another good start here.
Yep, 1-1 here. Again, top of 3. Wildcats up 6-0 here. District play, game number 1 here for the Wildcats. Come right back, strike 2. So good work by Joe Wilson getting ahead, 1-2. Wildcats, it look like we've been pretty squared away. I know the wind is blowing fairly well from right to left here into left field, but we've got a slight shade by Legas, but that's it. Everyone else is playing up pretty straightforward. Breaking ball up top, doesn't drop, and that'll move the count to 2-2. And give credit to Wildcat offense exploding for 4 runs in that last inning. That one's in the dirt low for ball 3, so that'll move the count to full. This is where we say, hey, Joe, don't lose them.
Hey, Joe, throw one right down the middle. Let him hit it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We're dealing with 8-9-1 here for the Oilers. Might as well give it a try. Got a 6-0 lead. No harm.
Seemed like we got a little defense today.
Yeah.
As every other day.
All right, there's our man Mike. Mike, did you bring me a soda? Because I need one.
I can do that for you.
I just saw you walking in looking all sharp. Chopper to 3, Cotter, glove, throw, time. And that'll be out number 1. Preston Cotter making it look easy as Ben Harmon gloves that. And that'll be out number 1 as Jones is thrown out on the 5-3 put out. And it'll bring up number 6, 9-hole hitter, right-hander, right fielder, Newton for the Oilers.
Dr. Pepper, Coke.
No, brother, there ain't.
Whatever.
No, I'll get it in between with my. No, we're good. Come over here, have fun. So my man Mike looking sharp.
Does he need this?
Yeah, he grabs it. It's okay, Todd. We got you. You paid for this, Mike, baby. You hang tight. You paid for it. Appreciate it among our other sponsors there. Legacy Insurance there from Gibson from Chris Cochran and Chris Gibson. Pop fly, that one will go to Cooper Frazee right at the cut, and he makes it look easy. Little basket catch, and that'll be out number 2. And that'll bring up number 1, center fielder, right-hander Flowers, who reached on a hit right at Joey Wilson. You remember that hit? That was a tough little play there, but Wildcats with 2 outs.
Yeah, he's the only base runner they've had, and he was left on last inning. So, or actually, the end. Yeah, we are in the bottom of 3, moving or top of 3.
Top of 3, yeah.
Moving right along. So, yeah, he's the only base runner they've had.
So fastball, that one is swung on, fouled right over us. That might catch Mike as he's running over to Buddy's. We appreciate Buddy's, one of our fans. He's not a sponsor here, but he's fed me a lot. I probably should ask for a few free French fries or something. We talk about him all the time.
Maybe Mike will be generous and bring back 3 or 4 cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I know. You want that meat lovers, don't you? That's what you like.
That thing is just a heart stopper, but well worth it.
So we'll get the scoreboard up to date as we've got 2 outs. 0-1 here for Flowers. Swings at outside fastball. So good work for Joey getting the center fielder to chase that one. So 0-2. Appreciate the Merritt Oiler fans coming out. A good little showing there for the Oilers here in district play. And it's a beautiful day right now. I don't think you could ask for a better situation. Maybe a little bit less wind, but
maybe a little drier outfield might be the only thing you would wish for here.
Let's
go for 3. Set him down.
That'll be a backwards K. Strikeout. Out number 3. That'll be 3 strikeouts for Joey Wilson, and that'll be the end of the Merritt Oilers here in 3 as we move to bottom of 3. Wildcats 6, Oilers nothing. We'll be right back right after this.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst gets you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Legacy Insurance and Financial Services is proud to be on Main Street in Cashion, Oklahoma, supporting our Wildcats while riding business throughout Oklahoma and surrounding states. Legacy agents who share over 40 years of experience will shop many carriers to fulfill all of your insurance and investment needs. We welcome face-to-face meetings, but if your needs require an online virtual relationship, we are versed at those too. Let the team of Chris Gibson, Chris Cochran, Aaron Phoenix, and Christina Branson at Legacy Insurance and Financial Services help you build your own legacy, one you will be proud to live and to leave.
Team up with Pioneer iVideo and start streaming the most popular TV shows and movies from your favorite devices today. Download the iVideo app and start watching anywhere in your home using Pioneer Internet. Each package includes free high-definition and cloud DVR features like video on demand, Restart TV, and Replay TV, just in case you forget to record a program.
All right, welcome back to CWTV production of Spring 2022 Baseball Playoff Variety. Here is District Game 1. Here's the Wildcats taking on the Merritt Oilers. Gavin Phippen up to bat as the Wildcats move to bottom of 3, up 6-0. Gavin had a pop earlier in the second inning. See if he can't straighten that out. Stares at that's a tough call. That was a strike. It wasn't a strike, but he called it a strike, I think is what we're going to say. But nonetheless, it will be a strike 1. 0-1 for Gavin. Swing and strike 2, so Phippen getting down 0-2 here. Phippen leading off the second inning as well. Almost got around there as Derek Shaline got that last out in the second. So 0-2 for number 7. Hanks tight there. Was that a breaking ball? Do you have a little action on that?
It looked like it.
Or just
maybe a little slider action.
Something there, but Gavin fends that one off over the net. Count stays 0-2. Hunter Gibson, sophomore, on deck for the Wildcats. Again, looking to add to the 6-0 lead. And Gavin basically wears that one as Vaught in at the fourth inning now, or the third inning, I should say. Drops that one in, and that will be a hit by pitch. That'll move Gavin, the speedster, to first base, and that'll bring up Hunter Gibson. Hunter with a hit by pitch himself and a run in the second inning.
Leadoff is on. No outs.
My man. So big shout out and thanks again to Todd Miller, Cashion super fan, super sponsor. Appreciate everything that he does here for the community. He's got fantastic vision, does it all. And you got the mic's open to you anytime you want, Todd. Come on up, baby. Love to hear from you. And
well, not just what Todd's doing with sponsoring or any of that kind of
Gibson.
stuff. But that ball is
it's gone.
Goodbye, gone.
Line drive over the 305 sign in left field, and that'll be a 2-run home run. Home run number 4 for the sophomore, Hunter Gibson.
Well, I'll tell you what, he got jammed. He got fisted and got that ball out of here, and it got out quick. That just tells you how strong he is. I mean, that ball literally was right off the hands, right over the 305 sign, quickly got out of here. I'm just at a boy. But, hey, what I was going to say about Todd, we know he's involved in a ton of stuff, but the fact is he's just a salt-of-the-earth dude, him and Michelle both.
Yep.
There's no better people.
That's right. I think that's one of the things that, I always appreciate about Todd. He was not only giving with his money, but always giving with his time and talents as well, and was always there to support you. He always had some crazy butt story, I should say.
I agree.
Some crazy story for you. But nonetheless,
I have to send Nima to trading school. He's got to take a class here.
I think that vernacular is okay. Pop up for Harmon. Great work there by the catcher McGuire with the catch, and that'll send Harmon back to the dugout. Jackson Miller up to bat. That'll be 1 out. So Ben Harmon, who had a hit and run, had a nice bunt there in the second inning, pops up to catcher for out 1, and that'll bring up Jackson Miller. Jackson Miller also getting on with a bunt there in the second inning. Also scored a run.
Got down a beautiful bunt down third base line.
Yep.
Hey, nothing to get you going, get you feeling good, get some confidence, get a bunt down, and feel good about it.
So we'll get the scoreboard updated. I was a little too excited for Hunter's home run there. And
God, that ball got out of here quick. And literally that ball is off his hands.
Miller with swings a little high fastball. That one's popped up. It's got trouble. And that'll go to the shortstop for out 2. So good work there by shortstop Puckett with a play. And that'll be out number 2 with a pop to 6. And that'll bring up Landon Lagasse. Landon Lagasse on the day had a walk, was thrown out at third stealing, had a pop to pitcher in the second. So let's see if Landon can't get this squared away.
All right, guys. Love you guys. See you.
Peace, Todd. I took mine. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye, Todd. That was Todd Miller with Grain and Grage, Todd Miller Design Company. Big hit, third base line. That one's going to go foul for Lagasse. That's going to hit somebody's house, a dog, something else out there. I don't know. Maybe that water.
He's due for one of those. It's been several games and been close, but despite that, he's still continued to hit and produce.
Man, Mike, you look very dressed up and professional.
I didn't know who it was when he walked in.
Wow.
Training. You gotta look good. Training.
Okay. Oh, we got a pen? Heck yeah. Little Sundance office there. More wow in your workday.
Sales guy.
Hey, we love The Office. We absolutely love The Office. Count moves 3-1 for Lagasse. They're staring at 2 balls in a row after fouling that one off to Kingfisher. Hits that one to short. Shortstop gloves it. Throw is in the dirt, but caught. So give credit to the first baseman on the 6-3 putout as Lagasse will be out number 3, but not after. A couple more runs as the Wildcats take advantage of the Hunter Gibson 2-run shot and move that count to 8-0 as we move to top of 4. We'll get Mike situated on the mic, and we'll be right back here on CWTV.
Visit GoPioneer.com for more details and compatible devices. Some restrictions apply.
At Water Heater Man, we specialize in repairing and replacing all water heaters. We service the OKC Metro and surrounding towns with fast, reliable service. We keep our vans fully stocked with essential parts needed for basic repairs, and new tanks are always on the vans ready to go. We offer free estimates on all jobs with financing options available. We match manufacturer's warranty for all newly replaced water heaters. We'll get your water heater back up and running as fast as possible so you don't have to put your life on hold waiting for service. Give us a call today, 405-844-TANK. That's 405-844-8265. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back to Cashion Wildcat.
Did you mute yourself?
Yeah, I did. I apologize.
There you go. You're all right.
All right. Welcome back to Lance Beitler Field here at Cashion Wildcat TV. 2022 Spring Baseball Playoff version variety as the Cashion Wildcats facing off against the Merritt Oilers here in Game 1 of District Play. Wildcats up 8-0. Joe Wilson on the mound doing wonders. Joe only giving up one hit, has 3 strikeouts through the day. Defense working as well. Wildcats, if they go on to win, we'll play another one here right after, maybe close to, let's say, 6 o'clock, I guess. Right. And the if needed or if game will be tomorrow if the Oilers are able to, somehow split with the Wildcats here. But Wildcats in good shape in Game 1, up 8-0.
It'll be interesting to see what Coach does with Joe here with an 8-0 lead. I don't know that we'll need him for the next game, honestly, the way this one's going, but 10 pitches in that last inning. He's only sitting on 41 after 3. So, what is that? 13 plus an inning. So
do the rules apply? 35 at more than 35, you have to sit a day.
Absolutely.
Big hit to Cotter at third. One hopper glove. Throwing time out. Number 1. Preston Cotter, magician over at third base.
Man, excellent play. I was watching the feed earlier, just kind of driving in the car over here to see you guys, and man, it just seems like everything was going to Preston, everything's going to Cooper, everything's staying in the infield for the most part. So Joey definitely doing his job.
Yeah, absolutely. So give credit to the left side of the field there, and Ben Harmon at first base.
Hey, that was a tough short hop, and he made it look pretty easy.
He did. So that'll bring up number 2, third baseman Frias. Frias with a fly out to left field. So this will be someone that we'll want to take a look at. He was able to get a couple of deep balls over the left side. And just like that, Wilson goes to the outside. So that'll be ball 1, 1-0.
Well, guys, I'm just going to say I'm excited to be back in the booth with you guys. You guys sound like you were having too much fun, and I was jealous in the car coming over here. I'd much rather be at the ballpark enjoying these boys play. So
it's always a good time.
It's been a good night, senior night. And
absolutely.
Playoffs are starting, and the weather's good. Yeah, we're having fun.
Man, sorry I missed seeing these great group of seniors get their time on the field and get recognized. So
we had some picture time. We'll see that Brad Stone. We talk about just being blessed in this community with so many folks with time, talent, and just everything. And Brad Stone being another one of those guys. Brad Stone, who is a fantastic photographer, does a great job with videography, drones. He's on ladders. He's got cameras behind backboards. He does an amazing job. He was out here taking pictures. So I'm sure that'll be up on the Cashion Facebook page there for the All Sports. And, again, we're super blessed to have someone like Brad. It's just amazing what he does for us. He gives us the pictures all for our social media content as well. So, again, big kudos to my man Brad. And plays the piano at First Baptist. One of our
multi-talented.
Yeah. His music skills are unbelievable.
3-0, gets the strike there. So good work there by Wilson getting gets the count to 3-1 there against number 20, Frias. He's not number 2, he's number 20. We'll get that right. Again, third baseman. And Joe's done a good job of getting ahead of the count here today as well. Goes right back. That swung on. That's going to be in the gap. And that'll drop. So good work there by Frias with the base hit right in between Fippen and Lagasse, who chased that. And if you get that hit right in there, you've earned it because Fippen and Lagasse can cover a lot of ground. And, with the moggy, kind of the swampy effect out in the outfield, it's going to stick and basically just stay there, I'm sure.
Yeah, no need to take a chance and get hurt in the wet conditions. And, you got an 8-0 lead. No need to just – I want 100% effort, but no need to get hurt in a day like this with an 8-0 lead and chance to move on and play a regional here.
Fastball strike, so Wilson comes right back as we have number 4-hole hitter, right-hander number 11, Cordell, first baseman. Cordell with a strikeout in the first inning. Actually ended the first inning with his strikeout, so see if we can't get another one. Joe's got 3 on the day thus far.
That's only the second base runner for Merritt today.
Yeah, small lead at first base, too.
Breaking ball gets him to pop straight up. Shaline, watch that one drop in. Oh, maybe a lucky fan that can get a free Diet Coke from somebody. I miss those days.
What are you talking about? You just got a free Coke.
I did. Thank you. Nothing's free, actually. Nothing's free. This was a friendship point, so thank you, Mike.
No problem. No problem.
So fun facts. Let's get back to that.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna hit 2 at the same time. This involves Joe and Gavin. Gavin's been involved in a couple of these. There's maybe a general theme here.
I have a Gavin story.
Oh, buddy. So I wrote his thing last night for the yearbook, and I'm like, where do we start? I could fill this thing up, but yeah. So 2010.
Woo! Strike 3. 2003. Keep it going, brother.
2010. And the only reason I remember that's because it was Austin's senior year, and we're playing a home game right here when the field was down the line, and Joe and Gavin found a discarded can of field paint and decided to go over here next to the small gym and write Gavin's name. So Joe actually took it and put a big asterisk on the wall first just to make sure the can worked, of course. And Gavin followed it up with 4-foot letters spelling his name on I was impressed that he could spell, but he put writes his name on the side of the school, and I look over and he's standing right next to me, and he with this guilt look on his face, and I look around the corner and Chad has Joey over there and has the belt off, and I look at Gavin, I'm like, what'd you do? And he pointed to the school, and I billboard sized Gavin. I'm like, first of all, son, write Joe's name on it.
Right, absolutely.
Yours. But anyway, so Chad and I were up here till about midnight that night getting it off the wall and scrubbing the wall with gasoline, trying to get it off. And the story really doesn't stop there. It kind of worked into the next day. With at that time, Vandriff was our principal, and I called him and I said, hey, I need a favor. Here's what happened. We got all the paint off. It's not there anymore. And I said, I need some help with Gavin. So Kyle, being the big intimidating guy like he is, he went and got Gavin out of class. Got Gavin out of class and walked him over to his office, and he called me. He's like, hey, he was crying before we even got to the office. So he gave him cleanup duty that entire day. He had to pick up the entire campus and bag up trash. But yeah, so those 2 kids, man, there's more of those stories, but a couple good ones there for those guys.
Well, they're angels now, so they learned their lesson. So absolutely appreciate that. And Joe Wilson there with the K. He's got gave up 1 hit, as he said, but came back with 2 Ks right after that to end it for the Merritt Oilers as we move to bottom of 4. Wildcats up 8-0. We'll have some more stories and some other stuff as we've got Senior Day Salute and Game 1 of district play here live from Lance Beitler Field. Come right back. We'll be, actually, don't leave. We'll be right back.
Cashion Shape Up Fitness is locally owned and operated with no contracts or sign-up fees. Our rates start at only $30 per month, and we have tanning available. Everything you need to work on your health and fitness. So contact Amber Lee to sign up today. 405-538-8248. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Cashion Shape Up Fitness.
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out 'cause you kept cutting the cord, and I started to fade into your gray.
Grain and Grange Market, the coolest little boutique you've never heard of. Come see us.
Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree is dedicated to championing our clients through complicated and challenging litigations. We pride ourselves on a proven track record of success brought forth by fierce litigation skills.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of 4, Wildcats 8-0. Cooper Frazee, the super sophomore, shortstop, 2-hole hitter for the Wildcats up to bat. Cooper on the day has a hit and a walk, has 2 runs and a stolen base. Gets well ahead of that one. Coach Mounts was thinking about it, went ahead and tried to backhand it, didn't get it. He's getting some grief from the dugout.
Make a play, Coach. Make a play.
Hey, listen, you know what? Coach grew up in Tuttle, right?
He's a Tiger.
He's a Tuttle Tiger. They take sports extremely serious down there. I would say if there's an equivalent to Tuttle, to Cashion, it definitely would be Tuttle. They get after it. Football, basketball, wrestling, cheer, girls basketball, everything. They get after it. Baseball, certainly we are lucky to have Coach Mounts out here taking care of us. He's brought that mentality to the Cashion baseball team. Frazee with the foul off the end of the bat there. That moves the count to 1-2.
I think he was just a little bit early there. Kind of got it off the end. He was just a little way out in front. So
he's been early on these last few.
That's what you call a cap shot foul.
I think he's trying to get after it. I think he's seen the other home runs in this game. He was ahead of that one. Top half. 5. Not in time. Should be safe. He is.
Man,
Great job by Cooper Frazee hitting that one deep to third base side. Number 20, looks like that was Frias with the throw. It was good, but not in time, and that'll be a base hit for Cooper Frazee.
Too much speed. Fielded the ball well. It's a hard hit ball. Got there quickly, but speed kills. And talk a little bit more about that with another fun fact here in a minute. But yeah, speed kills, and top of this lineup and all the way down through it can run the bags.
That brings up Preston Cotter. Gets a strike. Wow. So the zone's definitely opened up here for Mr. Cotter. Preston with a 2-run homer in the first, and Vaught, who's on the bump here for the Merritt Oilers, decides to pitch away from him. And Cotter
says, "Not again. Not again.
I'm going to chase this one no matter what." So
yeah, Mike, you missed it. His shot was between the power alley in the corner and between the
eye. That's a shot.
Probably 380.
Line drive.
Yeah, it just.
And the wind is not blowing out that direction, Ian. So that's not wind aided at all.
We were just holding our breath to see if it was going to hit the house across the street.
Awesome.
Yeah. That one is called outside, thankfully, so that'll move the count to 1-2. On deck is Joey Wilson. Again, Cooper Frazee here for the Wildcats on first. So some good speed. Let's see if Coach will maybe attempt to steal. That one's low and outside. That will roll back to the backstop. Catcher definitely makes the throw. Cooper Frazee with the bounce and the slide. As it gets past the shortstop, he's going to make his way all the way to third base. So 2 stolen bases there by Cooper Frazee. All starting off with a pass ball.
Good read. And center fielder was in no hurry to come and get that. Ball's just
maybe no hurry, but maybe it's mushy out there.
Well, either way, you're down 8-0. You might want to put some effort into it.
Hey, that field looks great out there, though. Considering how much rain we got, I'm impressed.
Yeah, they had the stencil out. They were going to paint a big paw, and I think it's just too wet for the paw out there.
Was it really?
Yeah, that would have looked really neat. Maybe for regionals we can get that done.
Ball gets away just a little bit,
down
but
and in for ball 3. That'll run the count full for Preston.
Man, so you look at Cooper and you look at Preston up here. I'm not sure who's having more fun this year. I mean, both those guys, whether it's hitting the ball out of the ballpark or Cooper stealing bases and getting hits all day long, man, it'd just be fun to be one of those 2 kids for sure.
Well, it's also a reminder as ball 4 comes across, that's a walk for Preston Cotter, his second walk in a row. It's also a reminder of just the level of depth here at Cashion, right? So, the football team leaned on its seniors, the basketball team for sure with 7 seniors, 8 seniors leaned on their seniors. Baseball team, though, we do have 6 seniors that do play and start, but you've got a nice crop of sophomores and juniors as well as freshmen that help out with this, and it definitely from a balance standpoint, it's a good day for Coach Mounts.
For sure.
Yeah, I think they'll continue after this year, like you're talking about with those veteran young guys now, most of them, and a couple of freshmen getting experience with this group, and then you got a loaded J high. So the future's bright for Cashion baseball, but so that's a definitely a delayed steal there by
Definitely
Connor, trying to cause a throw, and they wanted no part of it. And Cooper was ready to come home, but.
Joey with the take stares at the next pitch inside, so that'll move the count to 2-1. And again, I think that's really with smaller schools, you'll see a team come up, and it's because they've got 6-7 seniors, right, that have come up and really done well. But again, Cashion, at least on the baseball side, has just been fantastic in the fact that it's been so balanced, and you just got kids, and even thinking about even with my oldest, with Alex, Jacob Woody, and as well as Landon Lagasse getting even time as freshmen. That only helped them to continue to acclimate to the game. Joey Wilson with a swing and a miss.
That ball's fouled off.
It is fouled off.
It's fouled off, yeah.
Count will stay 2-2.
I don't think he had much. You don't think he had much of a choice either.
Yeah, zone's definitely opened up here with the, I appreciate, we're up 8-0. I appreciate that, 8 after 4, but, the idea is that Chopper, that'll get past the third baseman. Good work by Wilson. That'll score 1. Connor's coming in.
Plate to plate.
Has a chance to score 2, so that's going to be a 2 RBI single for my man Joey Wilson, who gets another base to second.
There you go, making the score 10-0, and I believe it's, 12 after 4, so 2 more runs, and we could be done with this one. So
there's no outs here, so that may just pour it on.
So no outs, 10-0. That brings up Derek Shaline, catcher for the Wildcats. Inside pitch for ball 1. Runner at 2 is is Joey Wilson. Joey's having a good day himself. He's got 2 hits. He did have a ground out in the first, but he's got 4 RBIs on the day. So pretty good day for the man.
Dang it.
Shaline with a pop to 2 on the inside handle. Thankfully, Joey Wilson is able to get back as the second baseman. That was Jones, number 10, is able to make the catch. Derek will head back to the dugout, and that'll bring up senior Gavin Phippen. Wildcats again 1 out, up 10-0 here in the 4th. I know you're upset with that. He's had a tough day. I'm just telling you, Derek's had a tough day today.
And guys, I got to be honest, he's battling a wrist issue right now that he's not going to get much on it right now, but he's going to do all he can. So
Phippen, that one is up to left field, so that's first pitch swung on and popped up just a little bit under it. He had a chance here if he would have had a little bit more line on that. That would have had a chance to carry to the wall, but that'll be out number 2 for the Wildcats as Shaline and Phippen go down.
I don't think he's going to be very happy with that. It was a good pitch to hit. And he was a little bit behind and just threw his hands out there.
So I'll bring up Hunter Gibson. Hunter with a 2-run home run himself. He's going to take first pitch swung, and that's deep.
Deep in the warning track, and this track. And
it's caught. So by the left fielder, Herndon, right on the warning track. It looks like the weeds have been picked. I wish we would have left him there. But nonetheless, Hunter Gibson, first pitch swung on. Sends it deep, but that'll be out number 3, and that'll be the end of the 4th inning as the Wildcats are up 10-0. We move to top of 5 and be right back right after this.
The lawyers and staff of our firm are dedicated to effective and personalized representation for every client who entrusts our service. Uncompromising integrity, unparalleled results. Call Wiggins, Sewell, and Ogletree, 405-232-1211. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape is not your ordinary pool builder. From traditional to exotic and anything in between, our staff offers paramount quality and service through the entire design and build process. We provide service to the entire OKC metro and surrounding towns. So relax, knowing our team is wholeheartedly committed to building a trusting and lasting relationship with you. Visit us on Facebook or give us a call today at 405-285-9729. Absolute Pools, Lawns, and Landscape.
Storm season is coming, people, and your first choice for roofing needs should be Rhino Roofing. Locally owned and operated, the Rhino specializes in all types of repair and replacement. Large scale, traditional, modern, unique roof lines, they can do it all. Protect your home and your family with the specialized services of Rhino Roofing. Visit our Facebook page today and make an appointment. Rhino Roofing is all the hype for any roof type.
All right, welcome back to Lance Beitler Field here live in Cashion, Oklahoma. Beautiful Cashion, Oklahoma, where we have district playoff baseball. Cashion Wildcats, number 6 in Class 2A, taking on the Merritt Oilers here in Game 1. First of 2 games here, and best of 2 out of 3. Wildcats up 10-0. Wildcats getting 2 in the first, 4 in the second, 2 in the third, and 2 in the fourth to extend this lead here. And it's been Joe Wilson on the mound from the beginning to the get-go. And Joe's doing a great work as he's only given up 2 hits, has 4 strikeouts on the day, and is looking to end this one. Again, run rule would be 8 after 5. And the Wildcats looking to do that here as the Merritt Oilers are up to bat. Looks like we've got Herndon, 6, 7, and 8 for the Wildcats, as we've got Herndon, Puckett, and Jones up for the Oilers.
Joe sitting on 54 pitches. That's it.
Pretty good.
Big time number. Last inning just had 13, so the last couple innings just has really shortened it up and thrown a ton of strikes and playing good defense behind him.
Yeah, that's been fantastic. You know, give credit to Cotter for sure. Cotter and Frazee on that left side. I know Jackson had a nice backhanded grab on a catch on a line out early on as well. So again, Herndon up to bat, the right-hander, number 3, left fielder. Had a ground out in the second. Looks at first pitch and swung on. Well struck. That one just goes foul. That would have been dangerous if it was able to find the right side. That would be strike 1. Again, appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcats TV. Again, stay with us. We're going to, after this game is over, we're going to restart a new broadcast stream. And again, free of charge on the Squirtle Network. Can't do it without our great sponsors. But I appreciate you guys joining us today.
Hey, the sun is out now, and it is
going to warm up.
It's still a little breezy, but it's just beautiful now.
Yeah, great crowd out here as well. Wilson is able to get Herndon to chase that one outside for strike 2. So
give Merritt credit. That's a decent drive. It's a good 2 hours, and
right.
They brought a big crowd. Joe tried to hit the ball on that one.
That'll bring Mounts out.
Yeah, Mounts has got the book too. Is he going to hit him with it? What's he doing? So Mounts will stay at the chalk.
No, my guess is I think he shook Derek off, and he threw something that he wanted to throw, not what Coach wanted, and that's what that conversation's about.
Okay.
Hey, it's senior day though. You're up 10-0.
District play.
That's district play. Okay.
Yeah, you go tell Coach that. You might get the same butt chewing Joe.
Right. Hey, I'm not umpire today. I get a butt chewing just when I'm behind the plate. So.
All right, with low pitch outside, that'll be. Is that a full count?
I got 2-2.
Yeah.
Gavin tried that stunt earlier in the season, and he can tell you what that's about.
Well, we do appreciate again you guys join us here. Wildcats up 10-0 here, top of 5. A 2-2 count here for Joe Wilson. Wildcats looking to send the Oilers back 1, 2, and 3 to end this one to send it to Game 2. That swung on, well struck. That one will go to right side. Jackson Miller with the grab, and that'll be out number 1 as that ball just hangs up. Jackson Miller's able to track that one down at the cut, gets a little glovey glove celebration, and it'll be the Wildcats with, is that 1 out or 2 outs?
1 out.
1 out. The scoreboard, we need to get working on that scoreboard. I'll tell you what. I should know that anyways. That brings up number 8, right-hander Puckett, shortstop. Puckett on the day in the second inning had a strikeout. So with 1 out, the Wildcats with a 10-0 lead, looking to work through 2 more batters. Fastball up top for ball 1.
Joey looking good, not seeing any changes. I mean, speed didn't slow him down. He looks as good as when he started.
So we got one more fun fact.
Oh, here you go.
Save Landon for last here.
Swung on a miss. 1-2. 1-1.
So when Landon was little, his favorite movie was Cars.
Of course.
Of course.
And it still is. Because I am Speed, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And he is definitely.
He defines that.
He definitely defines that. So Landon still loves Cars. Apparently that's still his favorite movie. So I'm going to have to ask him about that one.
There you go.
But I am Speed. That's good stuff.
So count moves 1 and 2 with 1 out here. Nobody on. Oilers trying to get a base runner on. Breaking ball drops in just a little high there. Had a chance.
So does that mean we got to refer
left
to?
2 on, so Joe's done a great job.
Right. So I mean we got to refer to Landon as Lightning Lagasse instead of Lightning McQueen.
That's pretty good.
So.
I like that. A little alliteration or
More
alliteration.
like clutch.
Absolutely. Kid just figures it out. That one's in the dirt. So that'll move the count to full, 3-2, as Joe's trying to come back with a breaking ball and a low fastball. It's one of those moments where I know we talk about it all the time. Just put one over and trust your D because it's been fantastic today. Full count.
Lots of it out there.
Fastball inside. Does he get it? Does. Ring him up. Punched.
Hey, that ball looked inside, but that pitch has been there all day, and he's been calling that. And if you've been to the dish already, you should know that.
So with 2 outs, last chance here for the Merritt Oilers is number 10, right-hander second baseman, Jones. Jones on the day had a ground out to Preston Cotter, a little 5-3. So we'll look for that left side. Again, 2 outs. Please stay with us. At the conclusion of this game, we'll stop the stream, and we'll go straight to the next game. Fastball swung on, just like that. Cotter, throw to 1, in time, and that's ball game. As the Wildcats victorious take game number 1 here in district playoffs, winning 10-0 over the Merritt Oilers.
Great win. What a way to start districts right there. So get you a run rule victory in game 1. I only used 1 pitcher, so you're in good shape.
Yeah, not only that, but he only threw 66 pitches through 5.
That's impressive.
That's a big-time number. So
that'll work. So
to me, that's the story. Besides,
right.
I mean, defensively, that's obviously the story. Joey throws a gem and gets the win, and then two big home runs.
2 home runs.
You know, along the way with Gibson and Cotter just hitting missiles out of this place.
All right, so the Wildcats victorious in game 1. We'll move to game 2 here any second. So hang tight with us. We're going to stop the stream. We'll start it back up with the second game, and we'll break down this game as we appreciate you guys joining us here on CWTV Playoff Variety version here live from Cashion, Oklahoma. So you guys hang tight. We'll be right back. Stop stream. Did you hit final on the scoreboard? Yeah, perfect. So stop stream.